Hello there everyone, Coolnickyd here, welcome back to another video. So today, we are here with another speed build. Now, I know speed builds aren't like the thing on my channel, but this is fun because this is a giant speed build collab created by Artistic Gamer 7, and I think there's 12 of us or something, like 13, maybe 8 or 9, I am not positive, but there's a bunch of us on Twitter. All their Twitter @ will be in the description below, just because it is a very long list. And we're each getting a little mini apartment in this building to furnish. So we each got like different apartments to do. So I got this apartment to do, and all the other apartments around me aren't furnished because we each download it individually and then post our rooms separately. And then I guess Artistic Gamer 7 is going to put them all together and make a nice little tour of the apartment for us. So please ignore everything I'm doing right now because it is honestly not going to be the same. So I tried my best with this apartment. It was a very awkward space. A lot of the other apartments had more windows. I need windows in my builds because I'm really bad at decorating walls. I need windows in my builds. I need interesting things in my builds, and the apartment that I was given was probably the worst apartment for me to be given because I'm bad at doing plain things in The Sims. I need something interesting to do. So I mean, it's not Artistic Gamer 7's fault at all, but it is what it is. So I had to make do with what I had. So I really wanted to do a studio apartment, and it kind of turned out to be a studio apartment, besides obviously there's a wall to go to the bathroom, but I did end up making a little kid's bedroom. It's a little nook with some walls. As you'll notice, there'll be some a missing wall in between the bathroom and in between the kid's bedroom, but that's because I have to post it as a room and not as a whole build, so you can't have separate rooms and make it one room. You guys get what I'm saying. If you were to download just my apartment for some reason, just put a door where there should be doors. You'll figure it out. I had fun doing this build once I figured out what I wanted to do with it. I definitely tried to experiment with, pops of colors and different kinds of styles. And I was also really thinking about what a YouTuber's apartment would look like, because I feel like a bunch of apartments that I always see on YouTube, they always have the kitchen in the front, the bedrooms off to the side, and kind of a very small bathroom and a small tidy living room. So I kind of wanted to do that, and I wanted to give this a very cohesive color scheme. So the red, burnt orange, kind of maybe burgundy gray at some points, they'll all pop up within there, but it's all going to be basically one main color scheme throughout the whole entire build. And it was honestly, it was a lot of fun to do. So I mean, that's about it. Actually, do I want to talk? Should I just sit here and talk? Let's just chit chat. You know what? Let's chit chat about the weather, and then I'll go for a second. Okay. So the weather has been crazy. Last week here, it was freezing cold. I was wearing winter jackets, and today, especially, and yesterday, I was freaking wearing shorts. Or not yesterday. No, yeah, it was yesterday. I was wearing shorts. The weather is absolutely insane. I had prom this weekend, which I'm going to talk about in my podcast. Listen, I've been meaning to start up this podcast. My weekends have been so busy that I haven't been able to, but eventually I freaking will start up this podcast, I promise. So I'll talk about my prom during the podcast. But prom day, absolutely gorgeous. We had literally such a good day for prom. The day after that, I wore my winter coat outside to go pick up some food. I live not too far from a Chinese food place, so I went to go walk and pick up my Chinese food, and I had to wear a winter coat. I was freezing. And then yesterday, it was so nice out, and today it's windy again. Mother Nature is out for my allergies, and she just wants to make me sick. So, you know what, Mother Nature? Stop, alright? I've had enough. Just give me the spring weather I deserve. Not too much pollen, please. My eyes have been killing me. That's the thing. This weather is also messing with my allergies, because I get allergies in the eyes, and it's just not enjoyable. It just isn't enjoyable at all. So that's what the weather is. Right now, I'm making a kitchen that doesn't actually end up being the kitchen. That is where the kids' bedroom will eventually be. I watch Thomas builds, and I watch James, the Sim Supply builds, and it's just they do it with ease. Like, it's second nature to them. Making rumor and news videos is second nature to me. I gossip, okay? But this is just, it's so difficult for me to just design a freaking room. I'm not good at it at all, and I've really come to terms with it. It's like every single time I do a collab with someone, which usually my builds are collabs, I'm like, why did I agree to this? Like, I'm so bad at this. Why did I agree to this at all? But you know what? I did, and as I said, it was fun to do in the end. I did enjoy, like, creating what I created. So yeah, this ends up being the little living room area. It is very open concept, as it is. I'm trying to make it a studio apartment. Like, I watched other people's builds because some people have posted their videos already. So if you go to their Twitter ads and go to their, like, YouTube channel links on their Twitters, you can, you know, find some of their videos there. Not everybody has uploaded yet, but like, some people actually, like, really made separate rooms and things like that. I just didn't do that. I didn't really think of it at all, so maybe that was just, you know, bad designing on my part, but I really tried to stick with the whole one room. That's why I was saying, like, if I had, like, a little fancy nook, or if I had more windows on the wall, it would have been a lot easier to furnish. But you know what? You must make do with what you have. It just is what it is. Yeah. Also, let's talk about something else. I just went to the dollar store. Like, I got my allowance for the week, and my parents gave me money for school, like, to buy lunch and such. And I just went to the dollar store, and I spent about half of that money on junk food. I am obsessed with Twizzlers. I'm not a very big candy person. I'm not a, you know, I'm just not, like, desserts, sweets. I'm not always there. It's not my cup of tea. But Twizzlers and Skittles, like, I know, if I had to have candy, it'd be the sugar ones. But I'm not like a sweet tooth. I'm not really one for sugary kinds of foods. Like, I don't eat frosting. I'm not, I don't know, it's very complicated. But I bought 3. Do you hear that? That's one of 3 different bags of Twizzlers that I bought. And they're not all the same. I have the regular ones, the strawberry ones. I have the cherry ones, like the little ones. And then I have the ones that you peel. I love Twizzlers. I do. Me and a bag of Twizzlers is dangerous, okay? I just don't know how else to explain it. And what else did I buy? I bought, okay, there are these really good things. Listen, this is just totally random. I feel like Lil Simsy. I'm just talking about whatever I want to while you guys decide if you want to watch the build or not. But there are these really good snacks, and they're called corn. What are they? Wait, give me a second. They're here. Corn nuts. I also bought them at the dollar store. My friend brought them into school the other day, and they're literally so good. It's like, think about like an unpopped popcorn kernel, but like roasted, I guess, and they're crunchy, and they're ranch flavored. Like, you can buy ones that are plain, but the ranch flavored, oh boy, let me tell you, I'm bringing those to school. That is packed from my book bag. Can't wait to eat those. She brought them in, like, my friend Mia, she brought them into school, and we ate them. She's been on a couple of my videos, or one of my videos, like from 2 years ago. We did the odd candy challenge on Halloween. So she brought them into class, and I had one, and I was like obsessed. The rest of the class, there was no noise except for the crunching from our mouths from those popcorn kernels. They're so good. And can we just admire the build for a second? Like, look at it. It looks so good. So what else? I got the Twizzlers. I got the corn nuts. I got a bag of chips, too, because we had dip at home. We had this nacho cheese dip at home that I was so excited to eat. And then I opened it up, and it was all liquidy, even though it, like, expires in, like, a couple months. But I have to remember that I also got that at the dollar store. So, you know, the dollar store is kind of fishy when, you know, it comes to, like, expiration dates and, like, you know, the way food lasts. You know, it's the dollar store. What could you do? So I had to throw that out. But I had this really good ranch dip as well. Ranch dip is my favorite dip. I also like nacho cheese dip. But you know what? The only good nacho cheese dip is the one that they give you at, like, so I have an AMC movie theaters by me. It's the one they give you. It's the Tostitos nacho cheese dip. And it's really good. They make a bunch of other nacho cheese dips in the stores, like the ones that I bought, the one I have upstairs. Like, I had to buy it in the store. But nothing will ever beat the Tostitos nacho cheese dip from the movie theaters. I think you can buy them at, like gas stations, which is where I bought mine. I bought mine at a 7-Eleven the other day. Very good. Do you guys have 7-Elevens by you? I don't know. Do you guys have Wawas? Do you guys even have gas stations? I don't even know. Because I live in Jersey. I've said that a bunch of times. So we have people pump our gas for us. So there's usually like a convenience store there as well. I don't really know how it works for you guys out of state. So that's interesting. But we are coming up to the end of the build here. So I'm glad you stayed. If you're here, I'm glad you listened to me ramble. It was nice to ramble. I have no one to ramble to. So it was nice that you guys were here to chit chat with me. And yeah, as I said before, go check out everyone's links, or not links, but like @ for Twitter in the description below. And I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye.